everyone, this is Lorraine. So today I wanted to go over my October favorites with you and give you a little bit of an apology too, because I haven't made video in a little bit. I was doing Operation Get Sexy. It kind of went to a standstill because my son started preschool in the fall and then he got sick. And so he was sick for a whole week from school, like 104 fever for 5 days. So he was home for a whole week, like with that high fever. And then he ended up getting my baby sick, and then me sick. So we all got sick. So now we're back on track. Everyone's feeling better. I noticed that my son has a runny nose again, but you know, preschool, what can you do? But hopefully it won't be to the degree that it was. So everybody's feeling better, and Operation Get Sexy will start again. I did lose a couple pounds, even though I wasn't doing everything that I should, but I wasn't doing everything bad either. So I'll do that next video very soon. If you have any questions for that, post it below and I'll add that to that video. But today, October favorites, I chopped off my hair. Don't know if you noticed. I cut my hair really short because when I was pregnant, I had hair all of a sudden start growing, like right in the base of my head, and it just started growing. And so I ended up getting like this growth, and by the end of, by when I cut my hair, it had grown to about this long. So I had this piece of hair in the back that just kind of grew, and it looked like in the back, it kind of looked like I had extensions in the back. So I really didn't like that. You know, just like really badly laid extensions in the back. So I decided to I need to cut my hair, and just so that that part of my head blends in with the rest of the head. So that's the reasoning behind cutting my hair. I like having short hair, but I really just needed it to blend together because it was driving me nuts. So that's one of my favorite things of the month, is that I chopped off all of my hair. My other thing is I style my hair as easily as I can. So what I do is I wash my hair, and I use my Moroccan oil, which I mentioned last month, favorites. I really like it still. And then I let it dry naturally. But sometimes when you let your hair dry naturally, it just doesn't look so good, but I don't want to necessarily blow dry it because I don't have that much time. I've been using my GHD curling iron a lot, and I love this. So this is one of my favorites for the month. I've had this almost for 2 years now. The only thing that's happened to it is it had a piece on the top of it that is no longer there. I don't even know what happened to it, but it's a little piece, and it's not necessarily that big of a deal. So sometimes when I curl my hair, I go and want to grab this, and now since that piece is missing, I cannot do that. So yeah, but I love this curling iron, and the reason I love it, I like when they have a clip. I just really like having a clip, even though I do grab at the top of it like you would with a clipless wand, but I like this clip. It gets heated, it heats up really, really quickly, like within half a minute, I'd say. It's really quick, and it's hot, and then I just curl my hair, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I go through all the sections. So that's how I style my hair, is with this. If you'd like a video on that, I am more than happy to do that. But yeah, this is my simple hair, and it takes me maybe 10 minutes to make it look like this. My makeup has pretty much stayed the same, so I don't really have any new makeup favorites. However, I've rediscovered some things. I mentioned in last month's video that I started using Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus foundation because I ran out of my Dior like dropper one. Don't know what it's called, but it's a dropper, and it went on just so flawlessly. And when I went back to go use my Makeup Forever one, I just didn't like it. And then I thought to myself I was gonna go to Sephora and buy something else, and I'm like, what a waste. I have a whole bottle of this Makeup Forever. I used to love it. So I started using it again. I'm wearing it right now, and I like it. I like it. And I ended up buying a new beauty blender. So this is one of my favorites for the month, is my new beauty blender. Mine, I guess you just have to replace them. Even though you don't necessarily think that you need to replace it, sometimes the old ones just kind of get bad. So it's time to replace it. So I replaced it with this Beauty Blender Pro. Don't really see the difference between this one and the previous ones that I've used. Just the color, it's black and I like it. But it works out really nice. So I'm a big fan of the Beauty Blender. It's bouncy. I just washed it a little bit so that you could see it without it having makeup on it. And I just use Dr. Bonner's Magic Soap, is that what it's called? And that works out really nicely for Beauty Blender, makeup brushes, everything. Just, it's a super solid cleaner. I also decided, because I'm trying to like rediscover things and throw out things and just not be so wasteful with makeup, although the Sephora sale is going on right now, I'm like, I need to think of what I actually need. I rediscovered this palette by YSL. I went online to make sure they still sell it. They do not sell it on Sephora's website that I could find. However, they sell it on YSL Beauty's website. And it's the YSL Couture Variation 10 color eye palette in #1 nude. There's 2 ways, and it's like nude or like purples. Hit pan on this color because it's just, that's my favorite one. So I really like this YSL palette. The quality seems so nice. I did buy 2 MAC eyeshadows recently. Well, I didn't actually buy them, I got them back to MAC, but I don't know, they just didn't seem as nice as I remember them being. Maybe it's just because they weren't as nice quality, but this is back to being the quality that I like. So it might have been just the colors that I chose just weren't the consistency that I like from MAC, but I just don't remember them not being what I liked like that. I don't know. I could be wrong, I could just be completely delusional, but when I used these it felt just so much better. I had been using the 2 matte colors, which I really liked, but these colors just seemed better, and the way they went on my eyes just was a million times better. So I'm really liking this. After I run out of that one color, I'll probably end up getting something different because I don't know if I like the other colors as much as the one color in here. And the last 2 things that I thought I'd mention were, first, this eraser from Target. It's by a company called Harry's. I had initially, or actually it wasn't really my box, but my husband got Birchbox Men. I ordered it for him, and I got Birchbox Woman. And the only really thing that came out of it that I really liked was he got a razor, and it's from this company, Harry's. And I used it, and I really liked it. FYI, also, FYI, I had gotten laser hair removal basically all over my body, and I got the 6 sessions that you're supposed to get, but I didn't know that you ended up having to get like treatments after that. So my hair now grows again. It started growing again after I had given, I think it was like after I got pregnant with my first son, hair started growing again. So you're supposed to get treatments in between. So laser hair removal, just if you're interested in laser hair removal, it's not like permanent. It's a kind of, it slows everything down, and my hair grows differently now, but I haven't gotten hair removal in a long time. So hair is growing, so I need to shave it. So I tried this razor from the box that my husband got, and it was amazing. I loved it so much. And I kept the this part set aside because you place the tops of them, and it was like a shiny black one. I don't know where it is at the moment. And I kept meaning to repurchase it, but you had to order online. So it's like anytime I needed the razors, I needed to buy them right then and there. So I didn't use it again. And then I saw last month or so, maybe 2 months ago, at Target, they started selling the Harry's line. So I ended up buying this one. And they are phenomenal. So I can buy replacement blades now at Target, which is so good. I use it everywhere, even on my face. I shaved my face. That's one thing I do too. I used to be like really into myself before I had kids, where I'd get laser hair removal, I would get facials, I would get chemical peels, I would get something called microblading. And so microblading is when they basically take a razor, it's like a big razor, and they shave your face all the baby fine hairs on your face. And I was hesitant to get microblading at first because I didn't want the hair to grow back darker or thicker or any of that stuff, because I had really fine light hairs on my face. But the person that was doing my chemical peels and everything, she assured me that it wasn't going to grow back any thicker or darker. Funny thing too, I ended up getting it originally microblading, which is really just a razor to the face. I ended up getting it because my person that did the facials, the esthetician, she recommended it, but I'm like, oh, I don't need to do that. And then I was driving in the car with my husband, and he looked at me and he's like, I like the little baby hairs on your face. And after he said that, I called up the esthetician immediately, well, the place where she worked, and booked an appointment for microblading, because I'm like, that is not something that I ever want to hear, is that you like the little hairs that are on my face. But I stopped getting that. And so I ended up just trying a razor on my face at one point, because when you get that, it's so nice because makeup and everything just goes on so much smoother. It's just a really nice thing to do. So I started using razor on my face, and this one glides on there flawlessly. That's basically my story, but you can use this and it's the same thing, and you don't spend $100. You use your own razor. And the very, very last thing that I want to mention in today's video is this Frank Body Scrub. I purchased this because a friend of mine purchased it and it sounded really cool, so I ended up buying it, and it's a coffee scrub for your body. I love coffee. So I needed something, I don't know, just getting older and everything, want some kind of nice exfoliating treatment. So I bought this. I really, really like it, but I have to warn you, it smells amazing. It feels really good. Your skin feels amazing afterwards. But the one thing that it does is it is a mess, like an absolute mess in your shower after you use it. And I've got one of those stupid shower heads that like pulls down that I wanted to replace, but it just basically came with our house, and I haven't replaced it yet with something I like yet. But I have one of those, and I'm glad that I do when I use this, because I go around the whole shower and try to like get everything to end up going down the drain. But it stays in the shower for at least another day or two before you get all of the remnants away. So it's a complete mess. It's kind of a disaster, but it's so nice. It's so nice. So it's kind of worth it. I just think that I like to use it, like I give my shower a really good scrub down probably once every 2 weeks. I give it like an ultimate scrub down once every 2 weeks. I don't give it the ultimate scrub down every week. I give it like a nice scrub in between, but the ultimate scrub down once every 2 weeks, just so that everything's really clean and I can get it to go away. But if you're someone that it drives you nuts when you see like a little bit of a mess, I'm like on the verge of being crazy like that, but not too much. But it takes a while for it to go away. It causes a big mess. And you have to really rinse off your body really well, because you'll come out of the shower, and if you didn't like wash heavily enough underneath like some kind of crevice in your body, you will find like coffee scrub somewhere in the crevice of your body. If you have crevices like under the boob, under the armpit, just anywhere in the body that you have a little crevice, you may find a little bit on your towel afterwards. But it's an awesome scrub. It just is a mess. It's a super mess. That is it for now. This time change is making me crazy because the sun is setting and it's not even 4 o'clock yet. Driving me freaking nuts. I'm losing light, and I wanted to film another video after this, but it's gonna be just this one for today. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them below. I'm going to be doing my Get Sexy with Me. I'll be back on track with that for sure very soon. And I'm excited about it. I haven't given up on it, so I'm sorry if you thought that I gave up on it. I haven't given up on getting sexy, because I really need to get sexy for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all those times where you take pictures with your family. That's when I really need to get sexy. So I haven't given up on that dream of being ultimately sexy. I hit some roadblocks and now I'm back on track, so bear with me. So if you have any questions for that, post them below. And I am so happy to film this video. I'm so happy. It makes me so happy to talk to you all. And I really would like to get back into doing like me and you conversations. I did Facebook Live and I did a Periscope, and I loved doing both of them. I just have to figure out which platform is the right platform for me, because I really enjoy talking to you all so much. You have no idea. You have no idea. You guys make my day. So that's it for now. I really do feel much better after I made this video. All right, goodbye.